streaming. Okay. Now! Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to The Professionals. I'm your lovely host, WEEBO Jones. With me tonight is my lovely co-host, STA. Say hi, STA!
Hi, SDA. We're very sorry about the flippity floppeting and the
Hey,
technical
hello
difficulties.
everybody. Welcome.
It is partially my fault. In fact, it's mostly my fault.
We
Because
tried.
Hangouts decided on my end that it hates me.
Yeah.
So,
I can attempt to edit things though, because right now you can't see me very well. Like, you can, but it's only if I click on myself. Otherwise, I have to click on SDA.
right, because unintentionally, I guess we're using OBS now. Yay!
It was an accident.
It was an accident. So, Colin's going to be a little different.
Yep,
We've had the OBS call-in set up for quite a while.
we have.
Uh, we just haven't used it yet, but we're gonna use it tonight. Isn't that exciting? It's
Yeah,
exciting.
it's so
Uh,
exciting.
I'm excited. Aren't you guys excited?
How the
So,
frickety frack am I supposed to like? You can't even see my luscious face, which has like a massive giant zit on my chin. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. I didn't do anything, Eve, alright? SDA did it. She broke the system.
I wasn't. Chrome just decided that it hates my guts.
You know what I can do? Alright, hang on. You keep entertaining the audience and I will attempt to fix this via trial and error.
Oh, okay, me entertain the audience. Shit. Okay. Well, since we are 20 minutes late, um, 17. In fairness to us, we're very sorry. First of all, if you'd like to donate to our sanity, there's a stream to the Link Labs on the Discord below. You can give us money for this shit show. But news.
News.
So we're gonna.
I'm
This is
trying.
gonna play a video.
Yeah.
You're gonna talk to me, aren't you? Stop talking.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna first talk about Michael Avenatti. So the feds bring new charges against lawyer Michael Avenatti for misappropriating nearly $300,000 from former client Stormy Daniels.
Sorry. I'm troubleshooting while you're talking.
Federal pro. Can you not? I'm trying to talk about actresses
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
because we can't.
We're family friendly now, kids.
Friendly. She is
She's
a respectable young lady. Anyway, federal prosecutors in New York charged Michael Avenatti with additional financial crimes Wednesday, including allegedly forging the signature of his former client Stormy Daniels, diverting nearly $300,000 owed to her for a book advance to his own account, according to court records filed Wednesday. Prosecutors said that he then used money he took from Daniels to make monthly payments on his Ferrari, as well as to cover airfare, dry cleaning, hotels, and restaurant bills, as well as payroll and insurance costs for his law firm's employees.
what a swell dude. He's
Ferrari
looking out for the people.
and
Okay.
a Ferrari.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
and then it's just an entire article about how he stole money. Cool. It's a long article.
yeah, it is.
Um,
I'm working on making this presentable for people.
it's okay. So I can see what you're doing. Okay. I can't tell what you're laughing about though, and it's making me
Oh, go away.
uncomfortable. I don't
Sorry, I'm
like
not
this.
laughing at you. This is just so funny to me. Keep hold. You got this, SDA. I believe in
I
you.
don't like it. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. All right. So the Nevada bill passes to give electoral votes to national popular vote winner. What?
Spicy.
Okay. If Nevada's Democratic governor signs a bill passed by the state Senate Tuesday into law, his state will have moved the national popular vote movement 6 votes closer to effectively nullifying the Electoral College as established in the U.S. Constitution. By a vote of 12-8, the Nevada Senate passed a bill on Tuesday, which, if signed by whatever, will add Nevada's 6 electoral votes to the 189 votes already pledged by 14 other states in the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact, which would guarantee the presidency to the candidate who receives the most popular votes across all 50 states and the District of Columbia.
Oh, we're on a different story now.
Yes.
Oops.
If triggered, the pact... We're the professional stream. If triggered, the pact would override the majority decision of the voters in particular states. Oh, so what it's saying is that instead of keeping the electoral votes of the state the way that the people of that state actually voted, they would just go with the popular vote.
Yep. And you know what? I'm freaking okay with this, man. All right? Do you know how many debates I've had to have on my channel about the friggin' Electoral College?
I'm not okay with this.
You're not okay with this?
No. I'm not.
The
I think your electoral votes are there to represent your state. And I think you're doing your state a disservice by doing that. That is rude.
Hey, look, I got the chat on the thing.
But the chat's on the side thing.
I put it on the thing, though, too. Oh, this is such a shit show.
Oh my god, Weebo, that looks awful.
Hey, I do my very best.
You do, but it stays there now. Like, it made sense when it used to not stay there,
yeah.
But they keep it now.
That's fair. That's
and that looks silly. I love you. I really do. Uh-huh. I'm going on a 2-month road trip with you that I spent a good chunk of time last night planning.
Mm-hmm.
But that looks really silly.
You look really silly.
Thanks. Okay. Thank you to Full Auto Skeptic for the $5 over on the Streamlabs. Someone mentioned giving money to a word I cannot say show. Yes, we did, and we do appreciate it. If you'd like to make your money our money, there is a link to our Streamlabs down in the description, or as we like to say, a stream to the link labs down in the description below.
I'm gonna make it pretty. Now we're flying through the stars. Okay, so stop it. Okay, so our last story that we're going to talk about is about human composting. So I like it, SDA. Well, it was overlap. It was weird. All right, well, I kind of moved it over.
I know. Like, I don't like it. All right.
Okay,
look.
fine.
I didn't want to fight on stream. Okay.
Okay.
It bothers me to have the chat and the thing on stream out of sync.
That's fair. She makes an excellent point. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's actually what bothers me about it, because it's like chat and on screen is not happening at the same time. It's just going to be like that forever.
Sorry.
And never amen. And I don't like it.
I'm trying to be good.
All right. Anyway, human composting just got the green light in Washington. I actually, because I couldn't find a whole lot of things that just like caught my eye, so I dug through MSS News to find this, and I guess somebody was like mad about this, but because it was like the liberals. But the thing about like embalming bodies is that it's actually
bad.
Not to be a liberal or anything, but it's actually really bad for the environment. And the people who do the embalming have to go in like freaking hazmat suits, and they literally cannot touch the embalming fluid, because if they do, it's like insta cancer.
Oof. Cancer.
Well, yeah, and there's really like no reason to be embalmed other than like it's just what we do. Like for the vast majority of us, we could just like not be embalmed, and you can just be buried without it. They just keep you like refrigerated keep you on some ice packs while people like look at you and then like shove you into the ground and be like, all right, bye. And like no embalming fluid. Like they could just do that. They just bury you.
Instead they're just gonna
But
shove you in the earth for funsies.
Well, composting is different, but anyway, Washington just became the first state in the U.S. to allow human composting as an alternative to burying or cremating dead bodies. State legislators passed a bill last month legalizing what they call natural organic reduction as a way to lay a deceased person to rest. There's a governor, I don't know how to pronounce his name. The composting option will cost an estimated $5,500. According to NY Northwest, the average funeral with a viewing and burial can run over $9,000. According to the National Funeral Directors Association, this option isn't just cheaper for opponents and businesses pledge it's more environmentally friendly. The cremation process belches carbon dioxide and toxins like mercury. The metals from caskets can corrode and degrade toxins into cemetery soil. It's not as simple as just putting someone in the ground and letting nature take over. A human composting company that stands to benefit from the law. A company that stands to benefit from the law. A person will be laid to rest in a specially designed container of carbon and nitrogen-heavy natural materials, which will accelerate decomposition, the soil-like material resulting from that process, which will take about a month, then will be returned to the families if they want it. So this is different from like natural burial, which is where you would just be buried and then they just kind of leave you there because you're buried. But
like underground and stuff.
Yeah, there's also an option they've been talking about. I forget what it's called, but it's like, because I know you can do it to pets in some states, but some people call it like water cremation, I think. But it's an option where instead of, burning you, they basically like acid your body. It's not like that's not correct at all. I forget what it's called. Sanguine probably knows what it's called, and I don't know if he's here.
I know exactly how I want to go out, all right? I've thought a lot about this, actually, more so than my own wedding, but how I want to be delivered into the afterlife, all right? It's going to be pretty epic. I want someone to craft a boat out of lumber, a big old thing of lumber. It's got to be a canoe, all right? And then you're going to send me down the river. I don't care what river. Any river will do. The Mississippi. What the heck? You're going to send me down the river, and then all of my family and friends are going to take turns firing flaming arrows into the boat, and at some point someone will have doused me in gasoline. And then hopefully my relatives and family members have somewhat good aim so that I catch on fire, and then I just go off into the sunset on the river. Not that there's a sunset to the south or the north, but I go off into the sunset on the river in a flaming boat. That's how I want to die. Or no, not die. Not die!
Thank you, Sanguine, for the $5 over on the Streamlabs. I really want Trump to win the popular vote, but only win the Electoral College vote because of a blue state with a pop vote law having to cast for him. That would be pretty funny. But Sanguine, do you know what I'm talking about? It's not acidic. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's a basic solution. But what winds up happening is that you end up with the same results of cremation, where you end up with the bones afterwards that you can put in an urn. But people don't like it because basically you're like melting grandma instead of cooking her. So they're like, that's not okay, which is why people don't like it.
You're melting grandma.
Well, yeah, because like she turns into sludge instead of ashes, so they're like, that's not okay. So people are we're talking about dead bodies.
We're talking about the ways that people can go off into the afterlife. Oh, I can read more if I want to.
Yeah. God, I forget what the fuck it's called though. What is it called?
I don't know.
Okay, water. I'm just gonna look up water cremation. Oh, you know
Yes,
what that?
spirit thief. I want a Viking funeral.
Alkaline hydrolysis. That's what it's called. Okay.
That's
Yes,
a big
alkaline
word.
hydrolysis.
That's a
That's
big
what I'm
word.
talking about.
Okay, so okay, so what do we do next? I forgot.
Sorry, that's all the stories I have.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just gonna casually X out so that goes away. No, go away. Window. No, not that one. That's SDA. Sha.
Fuck off, SDA. You brought up dead bodies. Or F off. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We have been.
Look, it's educational when we talk about dead bodies on this stream.
All right, I am going to do a magic thing. You guys are watching me do my OBS thing that I usually do off the air, and while I'm busy in the Discord, I'm gonna do it right now because I can. Let's see, 300. That works. Ah, no, come back. So what do we do after this? I forgot.
Stuff and things and things and stuff.
Things and stuff. Can we talk about how annoying it is that your Hangouts didn't work?
Yes.
For whatever reason.
It's very annoying. I am probably a lot more annoyed than you are.
Oh, yeah? You think you're a lot more annoyed than I am? I'm the one who has to carry your dead weight. I'm just kidding.
Ma'am.
It's okay. You basically just did the whole road trip, so I mean,
I did part of it.
it's not a big deal.
Did I tell you how long it was going to take to do that leg of it?
No, you didn't tell me.
Okay, I didn't. I have an estimate. Well, because I don't know how long that part's going to take until I calculate out the rest of it, because also I have to put in buffer days. I'm doing a behind the scenes chat real quick just while it's in my head because I want to get it out of my head.
Okay.
Because I might forget to tell you later. I'm sorry, guys. It's also going to be
the professionals.
Yeah, welcome to the professionals. Because I also have to calculate out the rest of it, and then I also am gonna have to go back and add in like where we can do buffer days, you know, just in case there are storms or we're like I'm too tired to drive or something like that, so that we don't like crash and die. So.
All right, I'm just trying to figure out how it is I can get us to match up evenly. So I'm going away for a second, while SDA is the only person on the screen.
I don't.
Oh boy.
Wait, what are you saying?
I am
if
attempting.
you want call-in time. Oh yeah, so call-in time. We're actually gonna try the Discord, right?
Yeah.
We're
doing the Discord. We can do the Discord. I can work the Discord.
We're trying it out.
I could just have people join the Hangout.
We could, but
no.
Since we're here,
let's try. Let's do the thing. Let's force ourselves to do the thing now.
So thank you, Sanguine, for the $5 over on the Streamlabs. The cooler way of doing composting is the cryosonication method of where the body is frozen and then shattered. Doesn't that take a lot of energy though? Because then you have to go through like all the energy of actually freezing it. And then green cremation, alkaline hydro. Yeah, okay, yeah, he did know. He did. Alkaline hydrolysis. I keep saying hydrolysis like an idiot.
It's not the same size. Why can't it? Why is it not going to be the same size? I'm trying to make our square spaces look the same size.
Stiff by Mary Roach. Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't want to be embalmed.
You don't want to be embalmed?
No, because to be embalmed, what has to happen is they have to drain all of your fluids out of you. It's gross.
You don't feel it though, so you wouldn't know what's happening. You're dead. Presumably,
yeah, but
you're dead.
I know you're going to do that to me, and like, don't.
Oh, okay. So, what would be your preferred method of
a burial?
I guess, yeah. Because mine's technically not a burial.
Well, okay. I want to be buried. Just put me on ice and just, just keep me chilled and like until I'm ready to be in the ground.
Keep me chill.
Well, yeah, because you don't need to embalm me. I'm fine. Okay? I
Okay.
don't need it. You're
That's fine.
just doing that because you want to take my money and give your workers cancer. So don't don't do it. And then like shove me in the ground when you're done.
So for whatever reason, Discord is not working for me. So we might
Right.
actually have to give them the Hangout link.
It's okay.
It's okay. This is a disaster, but it's okay.
It's a disaster of epic proportions.
It's okay. Do you like the because I tried to pretty it up a little bit. I put the star background up in the back. Do you like it?
I do like it.
Okay, that's good.
I like it a lot.
Nice. Do you guys like it? Weebo will never be the same after Game of Thrones. Dude, I'm so freaking pissed off.
We're skipping a little bit though, it looks like.
Yeah, that's because for whatever reason my internet connection is bad. Oh, the stream health is good. I can amp up the bit rate now. Yay! Let's go 2,000. All right, we should be better, I think. Hopefully. I'm like doing 8 majillion things. Thank you, SDA. Like, everyone say thank you to SDA for carrying this show on her back, like the trooper that she is, while I produce and attempt to get this on track. No, it's fine. It's fine. The background is low frames per second. Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that.
We're doing our best.
We're doing our best.
This was on the fly because she had to save me.
Mm-hmm. The other thing, too, is probably my mouth is not lined up with the words that are coming out of my face. And again, I did not have a chance to actually correct that nonsense. So you get what you get. Yeah, and you're probably a little slow too, SDA.
Yeah, but like I said, she put this together on the fly because Hangouts decided it didn't like me today. So WEEBO'S doing the best she can, and we should all thank her for it because look, regardless of what you guys think, it's amazing and we love her. Okay, and we're doing our best. This is the professionals here. You're very professional.
Oh, SDA, weren't you wearing that shirt on Sunday?
So, I have a thing.
Yeah.
Called a washing machine.
What? No.
So yes, but also
it's clean. Don't worry about it.
I did laundry.
Yeah. See, that's actually better. It's important that you do laundry. I haven't washed this hat since I got it, so every little bit of oily nastiness that I've ever had on my forehead or my hair is also getting transferred to my nice and clean hair. Actually, I should probably shower later tonight. I took Daphne for a walk today. Uphill both ways.
Oh, good.
Love the stars. I'm getting vertigo. Isn't that a bad thing?
Yes.
I feel like it's a bad thing.
Thank you, Sanguine, for the $5 over on. Oh, okay. Sorry. Real quick. Sorry. Okay.
You okay?
SDA. I'm having a stroke. All right. Theo, thank you. Weebo, I'm gonna let you read that if you want to.
Okay, hang on. I gotta get Streamlabs open up.
And Sanguine, thank you for the $5 over on the Streamlabs. It is dipping them in liquid nitrate, and you functionally stick them in a huge speaker and hit them with subsonic sound and shatter them, and boom, you have body brittle to grow a tree.
Wow.
And thank you, Tuscan Body Brittle. Sorry, that just... Okay. Thank you, Tuscan Trudy, for the $10 over on the Streamlabs. Thank you for doing your best. You're welcome. Yeah.
It's taking forever to load. I'm sorry. I'm working here. The Streamlabs is taking forever, and that's because I have like 8 bajillion things and I'm live streaming at the same time. Usually this wouldn't be a problem, but it is. Because I'm home. For whatever reason, we do not have the best Wi-Fi here. Don't all girls burn what they wear and always wear something new? Got to be a reason they buy so much clothes. Actually, I get a lot of hand-me-downs from other people. So most of my wardrobe, like this was my ex-stepmother's. These pants are new. That's like the only thing. Bras and pants are the only things I really close some things. I can't. I legitimately cannot close some things. But, okay. No, I buy... Okay, so the things that I buy that are new. Socks, obviously. Underwear, obviously. Bras, obviously. And pants, because for whatever reason, I burn through pants like this. Reason being is because when you have thighs as, big as mine own, and this is from years and years of taekwondoing around, they start to kind of rub, and in that instance, friction causes things to fray, and it's just a hot mess. So what am I reading, SDA?
Shio Super Chat. I didn't want to, because it's your channel, so I just didn't want to.
Okay, no, I can read that. What's the difference between a teenager and a stove? The stove takes longer to become hot and use. Oh, that's bad.
It is bad.
Yes, slap that like button, everybody. Thank you, Shio. You boo boo.
What else? Oh yeah, we were on stuff and things stuff time.
Yeah, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the segment of our show where we moan and complain about things, and yeah, I've had a headache all day. Can I complain about that?
Headaches. Yes, you can.
Okay, so it started off like right here on my left side last night for whatever reason, and then it's migrated slowly over to the front of my right side. And I thought at first it was because I was going blind in this eye, and so it was, for whatever reason, eye strain was happening. And so I was like, Mom, because I visited my mom this afternoon. I was like, Mom, I can't tell if I'm going blind or not. And so I keep doing this, and it's like a game of peekaboo in my mother's house. She says, well, I would keep an eye on that. Because it could be something worse. I could be going blind. Blindness runs in my family.
Oh, good.
Well, my grandmother is blind, and everyone else.
I'm gonna be so pissed.
I won't go blind, I promise. But my grandmother is mostly blind in all of her eyes, and everyone else just has glasses galore. And I've been able to get away with it for the past 21 years. So, and I've also bragged about it a lot, not needing glasses. And so, if it comes out that I actually do need glasses, I'm gonna have to eat crow. It's gonna be fun for me. You must be getting discount pants because I've got monster mountain goat legs and my pants wear out at a normal rate. It's about every 3 to 6 months, depending on the weather and how often I wear them, that I have to buy new pants. And they're jeans. These are Levi's, actually, right now. SDA, do you have this problem?
I hate pants with a burning passion. I don't think I have a pair that fit right now.
Oh.
I genuinely don't think I have a pair of jeans that fit me right this second.
Yeah, I just got these.
Like, I think I have a pair that I could wear if I had to, but I'd have to, like, dig. I hate pants. Like, genuinely, the reason why I haven't, like, finished. So, because, like, okay, so, like, for your core stuff, you have to, like, finish, like, biology or whatever, and, like, one of them has a lab. The reason why I haven't taken the one with a lab is because for that one, you have to, in the lab, even though it's biology, and, like, nobody's going to pour sulfuric acid on you. In the lab, you still have to wear pants, even though you're just looking at corn.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And
I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, no, so I haven't done the biology lab because I don't want to wear pants to school on those days. So I haven't.
Like, are you supposed to wear? Okay, is it pants, or is it just covering all of your legs? Because you could wear workout pants.
That is the same level of I'm going to jump off a bridge.
Okay, so you just don't like the coverage. That's your big hang up. Okay, yeah. We get it. You live somewhere that doesn't have winter.
We have winter.
It's obviously a mild winter if you can get
Well,
away
yeah,
without
like
wearing
it
pants.
gets down to 20, and like when it's down to 20, I still don't fucking wear pants.
Dude, yesterday I was shivering outside, and it is May 22nd.
You can, okay, look, when I was in Knoxville, you can ask Eve. It was, what, 21 degrees? I walked up to the hotel in boots, in Uggs, and gym shorts. And I was
My
like, I don't give a
co-host, ladies
fuck.
and gentlemen. Thank you $1 for the $4.99. Careful with your eyes. Ischemic optic neuropathy hit my left eye 2 years ago. Ooh. Yeah, no, this left eye right here is... I went to... Okay, so I turned 21 last month, right?
Uh-oh, you're sleeping out.
Huh? I'm roboting?
Yeah, you might want to maybe turn off the background because you're
Yeah, I can do that.
getting skippy.
Okay. I'm getting skippy. Oh, now it looks just really boring. Hang on. I can fix this. But so I go into the DMV to get my license switched, right? And I forgot that they have you do the vision test at the DMV, which, wouldn't normally be a big deal, but like I said, I think I might be going blind. Not like officially, but it's still a problem. Ooh, this is gonna annoy me since we're not the same. Ooh. Anyway, sorry, I'm playing with the settings. I'm trying to make it look more attractive.
Eve was like this bitch. She was shivering, but she was in shorts, and I'm like, well, I cannot express how much I hate. I don't know why. I just don't like it. You know what it is? Here's what it is. Okay,
What is it?
It's that even though it is cold outside, it is not cold inside.
Yeah.
Because when it's cold outside, what they do inside is make it hot. So if you're dressed for like outside, inside, it's like the tropics. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Like, I don't want to wear really heavy pants only to get to freaking Fiji after walking, because I'm wearing pants for the 5-second walk from my car to Fiji. So I'm dressing for Fiji because that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Oof. Sorry. I'm laughing at something completely different because I was just playing with your box.
I hate you.
This is so much fun. We should do this more often, SDA.
What did you do to me?
There's this thing called transform.
I hate you.
And I can do this.
You're such a dick.
Okay, so I was in the DMV, right? And I forgot to have you do the eye test, and I forgot how to do the eye test too, and so I can't stop laughing at this. Okay, I'll put you back right up. This is what happens when you give Weebo all of the.
Stop it.
Oh shit! You're backwards now.
Weebo, put me back.
I pressed the wrong button. Okay, we're good. So,
I agreed to go on a 2-month road trip with this woman, ladies and gentlemen.
She did, and now she can't take it back.
I can't.
No.
Because a lot of you guys took a survey and were like, you know what? I would financially support this.
Yep. So now we're stuck together. Okay, so DMV. Sorry, I can't tell my story because I'm laughing too hard. Okay, so DMV. I'm in line and I hop up to the guy at the station. He's like, "All right, miss, do your eye test." 5th line. So I put my head up to the thing and I'm like, "It's not working." And then I forget. You have to shove your forehead into the eye thing. And so I do that, and then it lights up, and then I realize my hair's in my way, because for whatever reason, I have an emo child in middle school at the DMV, because it was a very long drive, and I also had a headache that day, too. And so, I get to the I thing, and I start reading, and I'm reading, and I'm like, oh, frick, I can't read this, and I'm reading the 6th line instead of the 5th line for whatever reason, because I'm a dum-dum. And he says, ma'am, the 5th line, please. And so I'm like, oh, sorry. So I go up and I'm reading the 5th line instead. And I'm still having trouble out of this side of my face. But this side of my face is fine. And then he has me do the 3rd line and it's fine. I'm not a big deal. But I think I might have vision problems. Because that's never been an issue for me before. And it's starting to be. And I'm a little shook.
I never had a vision issue either. And then I got to like 18 and I was like, suddenly... the slight astigmatism. And I was like, wait, what? And then I got glasses, and then I went to the movie theater, and I was like, all right. Have they had movies in the theater in HD like this whole time? And my dad was like, yeah, they have. I was like, I just assumed because it was a projector, it was supposed to be blurry.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, because, it was like everything else with projectors is blurry, except it wasn't. I realized that projectors weren't always blurry when I got glasses.
Woo!
It was wild. Yeah, we're mostly to call-in time, so...
I can't open up Discord without it freezing on me. I'll try one more time, but we might have to settle for just sending out the link.
Huh? Eve!
Huh? Yeah, no, it's still frozen for whatever reason.
It's okay. I can send people links.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. It's been years since I've done a vision test. Same. The only time that I've, because they used to have you do them at school.
Really?
Yeah. We used to do the hearing and the vision tests at school, and then they stopped having us do that. Huh?
Hers didn't.
It must be a Midwestern thing.
You know what? It might have just been a my school thing, because I think it was just my school.
Bunny.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Does the bunny just decide to wake up midway through the stream?
Yeah, so he has like an enclosure attached to his cage.
Uh-huh.
And so sometimes that's what you're hearing is him hopping in and out of his cage. Ah. And the only reason why I don't close that up so he can't do it is because his water bottle is inside of his cage. Mm. And bunnies get dehydrated really easily. So I don't cut him off from his water. And also his litter box is in there too. So.
Wait, he's got a litter box?
What?
He's got a litter box?
Yeah, bunnies litter train themselves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coolio.
I don't cut him off from water.
So yeah, guys, if you would like to be part of the call-in show, join the Discord, because that's the best way to go do about that. Yes, that came out of my face.
Okay, so,
They gave us hearing and vision tests in my elementary school back in the day. That's how I know I am a potato American now. Oof. Yeah, they gave us... The last one I had was in high school, and so this is a few years after the fact in college. So, I could probably... I could tell that, my vision isn't the way that it used to be. Mainly... And I thought it was because I'm always tired perpetually, but no, it's probably not the case. And that's probably another reason why I keep getting these headaches is because my vision is always trying to correct itself,
Hello.
Ah! Hi, Sanguine!
How goes it?
Oh my gosh.
By the way, Weebs, if you're looking at the Hangouts right now,
I am.
You can see my dinner. I'm still making it. I'm going to be making a pork roast taco. Effectively. So the corn was originally sous vide in black garlic, white garlic, some pepper combinations that I used. So things like smoked paprika, cayenne, adobo, a couple other seasonings like that. The pork roast was done very simply with some smoked Maldon salt as well as some African pearl salt, since I'm still experimenting with that.
Ooh.
And yeah, I finally have cameras set up for when I start cooking with Sanguine.
So that's like a thing that's happening now, right? Cooking with
That's
Sanguine.
something that I'm working on getting up. Yep, I'm already have my first idea for what I'm going to do, which will be my chimichurri.
Ooh, this is
Was my
excellent.
first video.
Real quick, let me just grab this super chat. So thank you, Citron, for the $1 over on the Streamlabs. It's Weebo High because I am we. Also, if Dallas is on your agenda, try the Anvil Pub in Deep Ellum. I will say this, by the way, guys, if you are in Texas, there are a ton of you in Texas. So what I can say is that there will be definitely a meetup in Texas. The two places where there are going to absolutely be meetups for sure already are going to be Atlanta and Texas.
Mhm.
Obviously, we don't have dates yet, but
Just
Texas and Atlanta are the two places that we have confirmed that we are going to do meetups. We are looking at doing 4 or 5. So summer of 2020. Keep that in mind if you guys are interested in meeting up with us on the road trip. Just so you guys know. Sorry, Sanguine.
Not a problem. So after sous videing the corn, as I just explained, of course with a nice big pat of butter, I then threw it face down into a cast iron skillet, which is where you get that lovely charring from. And then just going to be cutting that off the cob so I can throw it into the tacos. Along with, I'm going to be doing a quick saute and caramelization of some pineapple to throw on these as well.
Ooh. That looks good, people. Doesn't that look good? Oh, and I'm so glad that you're like the visual is there for me to appreciate the cooking as well.
This is what I've been talking about every time that I'm on. I'm effectively always finishing up cooking something. So when I'm describing things, I'm describing what's really in front of me.
Huh. Oh, Sanguine, you're gonna be so proud of me. I seared my second steak today. Because I've done it before, but I didn't do it correctly the first time because I didn't wait for the pan to get hot enough to the point where it was like sizzling the moment I put it on. So this time I did it, and I put the I put the olive oil in the pan, and I got it super hot to the point where the olive oil was boiling, and then I just laid the steaks in after. I basically watched a Gordon Ramsay video on how to cook the perfect steak, and I seared it, and it was delicious. And I braised it with some garlic and butter and thyme, and then I gave it to my dad, and it was very good dinner.
Very nice. And as I said, cameras, not just one. So the camera that is now on screen is the one that is looking down on top of my range.
Nice.
So that is my large cast iron skillet, which I just threw the pineapple in, and I'm going to be tossing that around until it gets a nice caramelized brown on the pineapple.
Nice. You know, I'm normally not a big fan of pineapple, but I would eat a pineapple that you served me, Sanguine. Because I trust you.
Pineapple's delicious when it's done right. I have one dessert that I don't do very often, but when I do, my God, it's delicious. It's pineapples, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, all macerated together, typically in either some whiskey or sweet wine. That I just let all those sugars and juices come out. Then once it has a good amount of juice in the bottom, I throw that into a hot skillet, let all those juices caramelize up, form this thick, amazing syrup in the bottom that just coats everything. The raspberries melt into the sauce. The blackberries just perfume the entire dish. The pineapple gets those nice caramelized crispy bits on the edges of it. And I serve that over top of ice cream. Or I also do that on top of like angel food cake or anything like that.
Ooh, you know what I really want to make? Sanguine. And you probably, I don't know, maybe you have a recipe for this, but red velvet pancakes, I feel like, would be the coolest thing. Maybe put some, like, raspberries on there, too.
Mm-hmm. They are very good. And as I said one of the other times I was talking about the cooking channel, the most difficult part about this is going to be I have to actually make recipes.
Yeah.
And I make up recipes constantly, but I have to make recipes and communicate them in such a way that people will be able to recreate these recipes and not just go, oh, that looks delicious.
Well, I bet it would be easier to do that with, cooking rather than baking, because baking is a bit more of an exact science when it comes to actually producing good quality food, whereas cooking is, you get a little bit more wiggle room with that.
But even with baking, that's an issue for me because I don't.
Yeah,
I don't measure. But what I do have, here, let me flip back to my desktop camera and I can show you. What I do have is I have this lovely little kitchen scale.
Ah.
So what I'm going to do is everything that I actually cook for cooking with Sanguine, I'm going to be using that cooking scale throughout. So I'll be able to give the masses and ratios and all of that.
Good. I am liking this. Now, where can people find you, Sanguine? Would you like to shill yourself shamelessly in the chat?
Well, I haven't put out a video yet, but of course, you guys can find me on the Minions of the Zoo on Tuesday nights when I am the keeper, which is where I first debuted my cameras. In fact, here, let me quickly pop over to another view so that you can see both what's on my desk and what's in my pan.
Ooh.
I debuted this last night, just on a whim. I showed myself searing off a pork roast, just like the one that I did here. So, again, that lovely golden brown fat cap, each side seared off beautifully. And last night I just did that with a baked potato, a pasta and pickled veg salad, and a ear of corn.
Nice. It seems the chat has slowed. I think they're all salivating.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I ultimately do put out videos, they will be on my Sanguine Magathon channel.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So with that, thank you so much, Sanguine. And we will talk to you next week, probably.
Yep. I will see you all later. Have
Thanks.
a good one.
Bye, Sanguine.
Bye.
That was a nice surprise. I did not expect that, and I was so happy that it happened. Oh my god! Let's talk about the gift called the gift from God called Mahi. Is that the fish that we're talking about?
Real quick, thank you, KSE, for the $10 over on the Streamlabs. Obligatory statement to accompany the money I'm throwing at you. Thank you, Eve, who's about to be
Do we only have 2 guests on?
yes.
Alright. That's why he got so much extra time. I was curious. I was like, wait, don't we have more people? Because I can't see the Discord, so I can't monitor the call-in list.
Yeah, that's why I was just...
That's fair. I think the chat enjoyed that. I hope the chat enjoyed that. Chat, did you enjoy that? I did. I always enjoy Sanguine. We got to talk about my dinner as well. It feels so good to be home, Because now I can actually cook the expensive stuff that we got. Like steak.
Oh, have you been enjoying your not pizza, though?
Yes. We haven't had it, actually. Okay, so the first night that I was back, pizza.
Hi, Eve.
Hi.
The first night that I was back, it was my brother's birthday, and we actually ordered pizza, like, to take out. And it was from my favorite pizza place. It's my brother's favorite pizza place as well. And so that was a miracle godsend. Thank you for not making the pizza. It was brought up, though. It was brought up, and I was like,
What?
no.
It wasn't like keto?
No. They're like, yeah, maybe we could make a pizza. And I'm like, nope. Buy it. Get me the pizza that I want. And
Purchase it.
Purchase it from these people, these glorious, glorious entrepreneurs of flavor. And so
Purchase it. You know you can exchange money for goods and services, yes?
capitalism.
You don't have to do things you're bad at. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. So Eve, how are you, dear?
I'm good. About you guys?
Working.
Gucci
On
gang?
You're working, or you're working on it?
Yeah. I've been going really hard.
Work.
Okay, so I got home on Thursday, unpacked the car. Friday, I spent the day unpacking all of the boxes from the car and putting them away and putting things in donation piles and, like, throwaway piles. Nice, SDA. Then Friday night, we had my brother's birthday. And then Saturday and Sunday, I had regional training for 17 hours of 48 hours. And I also had to drive to and from regional training, and it was an hour away. So that's 4 hours of driving on top of the 17 hours of training. And then Monday, I finished unpacking everything and donating everything and driving it around to places to donate things. And then now I've been making phone calls and trying to get caught up on everything too. So I haven't had a down moment yet. I'm hoping that I will at some point.
I know that feeling.
I haven't had a down moment this summer either. Not a one.
I went
Oh,
ahead.
you're gonna have down moments this weekend, so.
I went ahead and I scheduled an hour-long massage next week for myself on Monday.
Eve, I don't have time for down moments this weekend. I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm going to have to work while I'm there.
Oof.
Sorry. Author life. Sleep is for the weak. Rest is for the dead. God
It's okay.
damn it.
I'll just steal your laptop, and then you'll be able to.
I need to get a new laptop.
You
I've been saying
literally-
this for years, though.
You can't.
I can't.
It's going to be glued to her fingers.
You'll understand why. Like, there's deadlines and you can't.
Oof.
I have to. I don't want to, but I have to.
I feel that. It's Memorial Day weekend, though, so it's a long
Addie's
weekend.
having to work at the beach.
Oh, she has to work at the beach?
Yeah, no, we both have to.
Oh, you're going to a beach?
Well, no, I'm going to see Eve, and she's going to the beach, and,
Oof.
I'm not going to a beach. Have you seen my skin?
no,
Yeah,
Addie's
you are
going
really
to the beach.
pale.
I'm
No,
going to see Eve over Memorial Day weekend.
I'm sorry. I just heard you were going to eat Eve over Memorial Day weekend, and I was like, oh my.
Cannibalism is not in the cards.
We're going to be working over Memorial Day weekend.
Okay, but I'm cutting you off after a certain point and saying no, close laptop.
You know,
Well,
I
that's
need
fine.
someone in my life that does that to me.
But deadlines are deadlines. It's not my fault.
Deadlands. Anyone wonder why the poor lady's head hurts? It's because I'm probably dying on the inside. I don't know. It's a good question. I should probably go see a neurologist for my headaches.
Yeah.
It's probably because I
you do
stare at a
that.
screen all day.
Thank you, Tuscan Trudy, for the $10 over on the Streamlabs. Thanks for having Sanguine on. Well, you're welcome. I know that Weebo enjoys the food porn.
Jacob, hands on the keyboards.
Ugh. So, how is everybody?
We didn't see SDA's hands.
My hands are always on my vape, sweetie.
That's fair.
So, you know.
Yes, but what's the other hand doing right now?
Vaping.
Vaping.
It's funny how you pick your hand up and then a cloud of smoke hides your vapor hides your hand.
Anyway, since this is a family-friendly show,
Eve.
trying to get us in trouble.
SDA.
Hand check. This is not going to be a thing. I am nixing it right here.
They're porting that over from my stream.
Oh, okay.
And it's SDA's fault, by the way.
What?
If that's even a thing.
This is
Because it started last time you were on with me on my channel.
It's not my fault. This is
refuse.
my stream and this is not happening right now. Anyway,
Technically, it's my stream.
Since technically it's WEEBO'S.
Hangouts failed you. We gotta figure out why that is, too.
I know.
That
I
can't
do
happen
not know
anymore.
what happened.
Go to the eye doctor of the pain radiating. Go to an eye doctor if the pain radiates around your eye sockets. It's like right here. For whatever reason. Does anyone know what that
around
could
your
be?
eye sockets. Go to a doctor.
Oh! Do you guys like the Addams Family movies? Or just Addams Family in general?
Yes.
Okay. They're coming out with an animated version of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They had an animated Addams Family a long time ago.
They're coming out with a new Addams Family adaptation.
You know, whenever somebody says we're coming out with an animated version of something, I don't get terrified. The only thing that really scares me is we're coming out with live action, and then I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah, no.
No.
Because for whatever reason, that's not backwards compatible. Like, we can turn things into animations, but we can't turn them back.
I think that's because with animation, you can take a whole lot of creative liberty with stuff.
Yes.
But with live action, it's hard to go from animation to live action.
Exhibit A, Sonic.
Ooh.
Exhibit B, the Mario Brothers.
Double oof.
Exhibit C, Scooby-Doo. Although I really did like the live-action movies.
Good.
Both of those two were great.
Good. Okay. They're good.
Shaggy was well done. Was he not?
And the CGI is fantastic. Okay.
No, it does. It doesn't hold up, but for its time and considering it's a children's movie, I'll let it slide. It doesn't.
Yeah, look, it's not. Okay, it's bad. I have no defense for it, but it's not that bad. For indefensible CGI, it's not that bad.
Yeah. It was a really bad movie that's very loosely based off of the adaptation. The Little Mermaid. I did a review on my channel of this. It's The Little Mermaid, the 2018 version, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, really bad. And it's unforgivably bad. And it's not laughably bad or fun bad. It's just bad. It's
what
not
are people
enjoyable.
saying about Aladdin?
Aladdin?
Aladdin.
Yeah.
I think they're saying that they're not enthused by the energy that Will Smith is giving off. Which we had a whole discussion about this, and we never got around to actually talking about it. I don't think.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did, Weebo.
Yeah,
that's called black magic.
SDA, she sends me a tweet in DMs about how. What is it? Lauren Chen was not enthused with Will Smith's rendition of Prince Ali because it's low energy, particularly. And SDA is like, well, SDA, if you want to go into detail about what you were saying.
Okay, so it was like I was watching the clip that I saw, and it was something that I noticed just about the cinematography and also the way that he was costumed in the number. And just the way that the number was choreographed and everything. And having seen Broadway musicals that were put to film and stuff, the thing about making a Broadway musical, which is what Disney movies are, look good, is that first of all, Will Smith needs to stand out. And the first problem numero uno, is that in that clip, he is the same color as far as his outfit as everybody else. So that's problem number one. Problem number two is that they don't keep the camera focused on him, in the clip that I saw anyway, for any period of time. So there's no chance for him to be high energy because they're not keeping the camera focused on him. They're not doing any kind of creative camera work anyway. So they're not giving him a chance to be dynamic with the camera, with like any of the camera work, which is when you're doing a Broadway musical to film, which is pretty much how you're going to have to do it, especially when you're comparing it to an animation, because that's really where the animation shines, is in a lot of the camera work and in those sequences. And that's really why it's bland, is because it's because of the camera work, it's because of the cinematography, and it's because of the choreography, not because of anything that Will Smith was doing. Because if you actually look at his body movements, and his facial expressions, he's doing like the Broadway thing just fine. They're just not filming him or editing anything correctly to make it look good.
See, I have a different perspective on this, although I will admit they didn't really do him any favors in terms of what they were going for. Because the big standout between Robin Williams' portrayal of the genie versus Will's is in their enthusiasm towards the part. Now, Robin Williams brought a certain amount of, not nervous energy, but just spastic energy to the actual character itself, regardless, it was just his voice, necessarily, that he went for it. Now, the camera angles and the costuming and the actual cinematography.
I just want to be clear. I'm only talking about the musical number.
Okay.
I'm not talking about anything else.
Well, even in the musical number with Robin Williams, it's in his voice. It's very spastic as well. Because he's got such an enthusiasm in the way that it's coming out of his mouth. And there are ways that you can alter the amount of emotion that it is that you're projecting when it is that you are projecting in that sense. And it's not just body language as well. It's part of it, certainly, and they might not have done him very many favors, but I do think that a part of it, at least, is on Will as well. Because I think, and I haven't seen the film, but I'm really nervous that he's just going to be phoning it in, because he's not, one, it's a live-action film, so it's not like it's anything groundbreaking or spectacular. Two, there's no way that he could live up to such a high pedestal of acting with regards to Robin Williams on that level, because that is just, not a lot of people can recreate that, and genuinely at that. And three, I forgot where I was going with this. Something about living up to that. Why am I... Oh. No, I forgot where I was going with this. What was I saying? Gosh darn. Yeah, saw a video about Aladdin and it said the genie's character was made with Robin in mind. It was, in fact. I think, did you watch the same Lindsay Ellis video that I did, Gabriela Campalo? Because I distinctively remember Lindsay Ellis saying something about that in her video about the genie and how Aladdin kind of screwed the film industry, animation-wise. But, I don't know. There is something to the voice, even if it's live action. There is something in the voice that kind of dictates whether or not there's going to be that spastic enthusiasm that is required.
Yeah, for sure. But also when you're visually watching it, what's going to make it interesting is also all of those elements as well. So, it's not really going to matter how good the song is if the camera work is just boring, and if you can't see him, and if you can't see what he's doing, and if frankly the editing is just incompetent, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And they did this with Beauty and the Beast too. The opening number. I mean, not only can Emma Watson not sing well enough to carry that movie, but the way they choreographed that opening number was absolutely, the way they choreographed, shot, and edited that opening number was completely incompetent. And I don't know who like 300 people were probably freaking in charge of that, and none of them went, we should do something completely different.
Yeah. We need a
or
movement
something
scientist.
interesting. Because you have a whole bunch of people standing around, and that's the thing. It's like, it's not just Will Smith, because they need to have a whole bunch of people moving around. And that's really the crux of the issue with all of these musical numbers that are such a snooze fest, is that you just have the camera filming people standing and dancing, sort of, and the camera's not doing anything interesting like it should be.
Like it was doing
when
a dolly zoom throughout the entirety of the scenery. That
Yeah,
a little bit more
like, well, like
interesting.
it does in all the animations. I mean, that's what makes it interesting. And
In
if you
fact,
actually, I think it's like The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
Yes, so if you watch those musical numbers, for example, they're very fun to watch, even though the movie's a piece of garbage.
It is.
But the musical numbers are great, and it's because of the camera work, and it's because of the editing.
Yeah, no one watches The Greatest Showman for the plot. They watch it for the amazing musical numbers.
Right, but they're
That
amazing
first one.
because of the choreography and
That too.
because of the camera work and because of the editing. So that's why they fall flat. And you know, you can, certain elements, if you do it right, can pick things up, because you can make it work. You can do it. You're
If
Disney
I
for
can learn to do it. Oh, side tangent. Did you ever watch the Anastasia animation?
Yes. Love that movie.
Have we talked about it?
No, I don't think so.
Also, don't cut the tempo. That's another thing. They cut the tempo to the song, didn't they?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, and I was just looking. I was just looking at it, and I was like, and I was immediately spotting problems. Like, I was like, why aren't you letting me see Will Smith? He's the genie. Gosh darn it!
We don't need
And
to
then I
see
was
the
like,
genie.
why is he wearing the same color as everybody else? He should be in a contrasting color. Like, my brain was just like, what's the actual? Sorry.
No, you're fine. Although, if I remember correctly, wasn't the genie in that scene also not that spectacular? Or he was just kind of there in each scene as a representation of what it was that the camera was
in live
playing.
action. You should change it.
Yeah, because he blended in because he was like, the same color. He was trying to blend in with the crowd.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they took enough pains and effort to make his character stand out.
Mm-hmm.
So even in the cartoon version, you actually noticed where he was, and he was the center of the tension. He was the singer. So,
whereas this one, because he's human colored, he's not blue in this song. Put him in maybe, I don't know, blue, or maybe he was wearing blue, but he was wearing the same color as everybody else. Anyway, don't cut the tempo. Did they cut the tempo of the song?
Yeah, they did. It was drastically slowed down.
Why?
Why not? Padding runtime.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
That's not.
Yeah.
But
STA is upsetty right now. Do you see that look on her face?
What?
Yeah, she's not pleased.
You.
By the way, SDA, you look cute tonight.
Thanks, but
She's cute every night. What you talking about?
I mean, like, I don't know. There's just she's extra cute tonight.
That I just got over being sick glow.
Yeah.
I'm
Actually,
alive. I
She
survived.
was dead on Sunday.
Nature didn't kill me.
wait, why would you take a song that's supposed to be like and turn it into like,
Because you're padding the runtime.
I can't dance to this, but I'll try, I guess.
It was like 75% or less of the speed. 75% less of the speed, right?
That's complete BS.
What is the point of live action remakes of animated films if all they are doing is recycling it? That's a good point. What is the point of live action live action remakes?
Maybe because like with a movie such as Aladdin, where you have such a cast, right? Because you have Gilbert freaking Godfrey as Iago the parrot, and you have, the genie from Robin Williams And these are two characters that are so iconic that you know you're not going to get out of live action. And also you have freaking Jafar as like this old creepy guy. And I'm sorry, you can't make him hot.
Well, you can try.
I mean,
but you will not succeed.
But that's not scary, okay?
That's fair.
I'm not scared of hot Jafar. I'm scared of creepy Jafar.
Well,
I ain't scared of hot.
Now I need to know what Jafar looks like.
He's hot.
Hang on.
And while I don't mind looking at hot Jafar, I'm not scared of him. 10-year-old me was terrified of creepy Jafar.
Oh, hot diggity.
Yeah, right? But are you scared of him? No. No, you're not.
10 out of 10.
Because he's hot. Because you want to do him.
Shh, this is family friendly. No. I just want to have quality moments with him.
Right.
In a dinner setting.
You want to do bowling with Jafar.
I would like to bowl with Jafar.
Oh, wait, who are we bowling? Wait.
We're bowling with Jafar from Aladdin.
Sorry. Nice save. We're going bowling with Jafar.
He doesn't even have like the twirly mustache, like the twirly goatee.
No, we're going bowling with Jafar.
It makes Jasmine's possible marriage less appalling. Yeah, it does make it less appalling.
It was supposed to be appalling.
It was always supposed to be appalling because she was being an arranged marriage, and that's supposed to be something that's bad. It's essentially, unless you're a person of state in said time period, in which case it's just par for the course.
He was supposed to be a sketchy old dude, and she was supposed to be like, ew, gross.
But no,
yeah, that was the point.
I mean, unless you're SDA, in which case you're like, does he have money? Okay, we're good. I love you.
I feel so attacked right now. Just because you know something doesn't mean you're allowed to say it. Anyway.
You've said it.
It was so much slower, like all the eighths were now quarters. Ooh, that's bad.
I did just go listen to it, and it's weird. It feels weird.
I bet.
And like Will Smith his voice doesn't even sound louder than the people around.
Say before we got into that is like, for this, they probably should have not made it a musical at all, and they should have just made it a movie and gone in a completely different direction with it.
Make it all serious and stuff, and then at the end we kill off all the characters. No one gets a happy ending. Gosh darn diddly.
Yeah, just make it all broody and dark and like Dark Aladdin.
Dark Aladdin sounds really fun.
Yeah, Dark Aladdin.
I'm down. We don't need this colorful, happy-go-lucky shenanigans.
Make Aladdin like, because you imagine him ripped, but like make sure we know he's ripped and like all sorts of crazy stuff.
Low key, okay. Maybe don't do the musical thing. Do what you did with like Beauty and the Beast in the sense that like make me cry. All right. I cried during Beauty and the Beast. It was probably because I was very emotional that week. I don't know. It was the extra scenes. They just broke me up inside, especially the one where she's figuring out what happened with her mother, and she figures out that she's dead by plague, and I was just like, oh god. For whatever reason, I was just sobbing, and then I don't know. I was very emotionally wrecked by it.
For that.
Huh?
That movie was awful.
I don't know, man. The Beast's solo song hit me in the feels.
Oh, God. I was so ready for it to be over.
You
know what it sounded like to me? It sounded like a weird ripoff of Just Around the River Bend from Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
That was all I could hear the entire time. He was just like cry singing.
Okay, but like, I really liked it. I really did. I don't know why.
My brain was just like Pocahontas is saying it's cry singing. It hit me as a beast right now.
Right in the feels.
It didn't hit me in any of the feels. I didn't give a crap.
And we're done.
Yeah, and bye.
All right. Damn. Everyone, we'll be back on my channel on Sunday. I'll be in a different location because that's what I like to do. I like to keep things on their toes. And I like to keep things spicy and exciting. And so, we will be on my channel, but I will not be in this room with... so if OBS fails...
Did you tell her yet, SDA?
Oh, are we not doing the stream this Sunday?
We're gonna be busy Sunday night.
Oh crap! I won't be here.
Thanks for saying something before. All right, so we will not be doing the professionals on Sunday. I get a day off. Woo! Maybe I'll do some content or something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, all right. We'll be back here. We'll be back on SDA's channel, presumably next Wednesday. Hopefully, right, SDA?
Yes.
Okay. Unless you got any other balls to drop for me.
I don't.
Okay. In that case.
No, that's me. You're thinking of, Weebo.
That's fair. In that case, family friendly. Thank you.
Say what they were.
Thank you, Even Sanguine, for joining me. Thank you, SDA, for letting me host tonight, even though you had no other choice. And also
Good
for
night,
not
guys.
breaking up with me because I am so bad
just
a co-host.
Just
Cut it. It's over. It's done. No more.
Good night, everyone.
It's over.
All right,
Goodbye.
hang on. I gotta get to the thing, and it's freezing. And